Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful stadium located here at the foot of the Alps. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. And here's Koke. And it's Koke. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out to the right. Koke. Big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Managed to get it away. It's a throw in. Koke. Oh, that's neat. It is a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Koke. Knocks it away. Out for a throw. Corner given. And he's there to hoof it away. Llorente. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. What? And the finish! Goal! France!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Crosses it in low. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Hernandez. Back into the middle. Koke. Knocks one in. Shoots! It's broken loose! Hernandez. Floats one over. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's been flattened there. Koke, looking to break out here. That's offside, yes it is. Hernandez. Mbappe. Drilled in low. Up to meet it! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Hernandez really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
France take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Hernandez. Hernandez. Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gonzalez. Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Koke. He's picked him out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we are already promptly back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Hernandez. He's come loose. Hernandez is the guilty party there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Llorente. Griezmann. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now the breakaway. Hernandez. He's got options out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Hernandez, a scorer already in the game. Whipped in.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good ball. And that's been levered clear. Koke tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Griezmann. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Looking to change the direction of the game here. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. He's trying the shot. He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Conte. Digne. Coco. That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
So there's going to be another change here. 2 changes being made right now.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Chance to break. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Oh, what a ball! Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Digne. Rabiot. Conte. And it's Dembele. He's got... has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He's clearly asking too much with that. France can make their change now with a break in play. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. There are a few waiting for it. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Lookman gets on the end of it. Could be a chance here. He's had a shot! He has done it! Right back in the game! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Rabiot. Dembele. Striding forward, facing goal.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Conte. Kante plays it forward. Digne. He's looked long this time. Mbappe is flagged offside. And that's it. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Dembele. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So it's going to be another corner. Up to meet it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Dinks one in. Jimenez is there and he can get that clear. And the counter is on. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hernandez. Dembele. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Played out to the right. Koke provides an outlet. Griezmann. Chance! He scored! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking.
Shot a goal! In it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Out to the left it goes.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Surely a shot, and a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class rate.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mbappe! Tries a shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
France go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Needed a better pass there. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now, and the finish! It's broken loose. And another time! Away from immediate danger. Quick glance at goal. That's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He's pinged one through, has a hit!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
That's not going to make it. Okay, full tilt down the right-hand side. Out to the right. Koke. Oh, that's nice. And here's Koke. Koke. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a fabulous position. Oh, nice touch. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a loose ball. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a promising ball. Mbappe. A chance. Mbappe! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's played forward. Dembele gets wrestled off the ball. Well, they can break here. Ball's out on the left now. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break. Well, if they're not... Shoots! They've done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter,
the referee's awarded a free kick. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Mbappe with a real chance here. Mbappe. Little doubt, that is a foul. Thiago. Llorente. Thiago. Rabiot. Digne. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hernandez. Forward it goes. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Thiago. Over to the left. Conte. Digne. And it's Dembele. It has a pop! Goal! France! And they're back in front! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's in space and looking for options.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Conte. And here's the chance to counter. Lookman.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Rabiot making use of the space out wide.
France are looking to...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Dembele gets it out to the wing. Thiago. Now, chance to break. It's got through to him.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Thiago. Lookman. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Dembele, who has made his impact already. Plays it out to the flank. Rabiot. And it's Digne. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Has he picked him out? And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to them.
Has a hit! Hernandez. Hoists it high. Mbappe shoots! He's scored!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but...
Goes for goal! Oh, real danger here. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Hernandez.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hernandez. Just brushed off the ball there. Referee's given a throw. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. And it's played forward. And it's Griezmann. That intervention was very necessary. Hernandez. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And it's been taken short. It's a brilliant interception. Dembele displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Timely intervention. And the counter is on. And he's on his way. Oh, shooting chance! Griezmann spreads it towards the left. Griezmann. Gonzalez. Has a pop! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser! equaliser. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Chance to break. And it's Dembele. Dembele not easily shrugged off the ball. Hernandez. And he's there to cut it out. Mbappe. Gonzalez. Griezmann. And here's the chance to counter. Koke. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Llorente. Llorente goes looking. Griezmann pings it out wide. Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Griezmann. Dashing forward at pace. Dinks one in. Dinked in. Mbappe beats the offside trap. Hernandez. And there's the end of the first half. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. And it's Griezmann. Cut out in the nick of time. Hernandez. Mbappe. Griezmann. Forward it goes. Hernandez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chance! He's there to get rid. Hoists it forward. Oh, they could break here. Koke. And it's Koke. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Koke needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Well read, he sorted that out. Koke. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They've played it short. Mbappe. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Mbappe! No mistake!
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Lookman! Rabiot gets it out to the wing. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He's there to receive. Shot at goal! Lookman. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Up to meet it! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off with their peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And it's played forward. Mbappe is steaming forward. Mbappe! And a shot! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoisted towards the area.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's cut it out. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rabiot, he slid it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fired in from distance. Oh, it's cut. Going for goal! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried... It's Griezmann! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hernandez. That's a good ball to find. Has a goal! He's got away with one there. Hernandez. Dembele. Surely. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to cut it out. Breaks on here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Here comes the corner. And that's been levered clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And it's Griezmann. And now they can launch a counter. Forward it goes. A really good feat from him. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Turns and goes back. Has a pop! Goal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. This could spell danger.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Hit into the middle. Oh, he's overhit it. Llorente. Griezmann. Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Dembele plays it forward. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Griezmann. Defenders on the back foot. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Jimenez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Up to meet it! Gonzalez. And it's Griezmann. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Hernandez. Dembele. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. And still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Gonzalez! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hernandez. And the through ball is intercepted. It has got through to him. Has a hit! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. He's had a shot! Just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
That intervention was very necessary. A little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of...
Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Hernandez. Loose ball, who's going to... And they've been caught out here. Gets the better of his man. Could move up a gear here. Digne. And here's Dembele. France get it. Shot a goal! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Conte. And it's Dembele. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes, but it doesn't have to mean a momentum switch. If they can gather themselves quickly, they could hit back.
That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hernandez. Kante tries to get it forward quickly.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Going for goal! Really well taken goal.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a pop! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipate.
Hits one!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Thiago. Oh, shooting chance! Lookman gets it out to the wing. Timely intervention.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now a chance to break. It's a loose ball. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. It is just a question. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mbappe. And time is up. Now, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Mbappe! And he just whacks it away. Turns and goes back. And it's hoisted clear. Gonzalez tries to get it forward quickly. Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
It's a loose ball. Koke goes for the cross. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Hernandez played it early. Jimenez with the clearance.
France have been pretty good down that left side, you know. Hernandez really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And he's made sure that that won't get through. Goes for goal! That has been clubbed away. Brings it forward. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Plays it out to the wing. Griezmann. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Griezmann. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe! Oh, he's gone for it! Goal! France! And France are in front! Mbappe with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited.
It became a who blinks first situation, and for me there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
France break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Well played, he saw that coming. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? So who's he picking out? Chooses to go back. Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Dembele. Hernandez. Tries to switch the play. Hernandez. There's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Hernandez. Llorente. Hernandez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Mbappe gets his final warning. Needed a better pass there. And it's Dembele. That's not going to make it. Out to the right. Nicely controlled. Griezmann. That's offside. Yes, it is. Cuts it out. Hernandez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Griezmann.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Lookman! Here's the cross. Conte. Keeps everyone guessing. It's come loose. Gets it back. Mbappe goes for goal! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It's a promising ball. Oh, he's in! Shot at goal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box.
He's gone for it! It's good distance on it. And that's been won straight back into the middle, played back in. Llorente showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's on it's one! Danger averted for now. Oh, real danger here. You can get that clear. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Lookman! And that has been cleared. It's got through and he's there to hoof it away. Rabiot very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And time is up. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. We're on the way. Koke. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Koke. And the shot! Oh, and the second time! It's in! They are right back in business! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to...
Goes for goal!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Dembele, more than happy to take the muscular approach. Jimenez demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Now it's Koke. Griezmann has a pop! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Koke plays it short. He's gone for it! It's broken loose. And it's Koke. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Koke goes short. Going through. Tries a shot! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
France get themselves into... Has a goal!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So all hits one! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looks to clip it forward. He's had a shot! Shoots! Tries one! Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it. All Black reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
A real chance that we can get through. Tries a shot! They've scored! Back to within 1. Interesting. Griezmann was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
This is threatening to become a really good game. This hits one! They've done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Gonzalez. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mbappe. It's a fabulous position. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. The action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Cuts it out. Gonzalez. Hernandez. Mbappe. Mbappe. He's gone for it!
Mbappe really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Hernandez receives it in a good position. And it's Rabiot. themselves another corner. Knocks it away. France awarded another corner. Gets up to head it! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Koke. Defenders on the back foot. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Looking here to cut their deficit. Time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. He's had a crack. Danger averted for now. Rabiot. Rabiot. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Brings it forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking to change the direction of the game here. Great strike! And the keeper's equal to it! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Got a sight of goal here. Massive leap! And the follow-up. Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And the ball is out of play. Llorente. Needed a better pass there. Digne. Rabiot. Rabiot goes for goal! Yes!